Hey, it is Friday night, May 10th, and welcome to the live show, baby. It's the Rock This Town Records show of love, as we call it. And yeah, we're hanging out, we're streaming, and you can find us on YouTube and Facebook, obviously. You've probably already found us. That would be kind of weird. But if you're watching back later, make sure you subscribe and make sure you give it a like as well in case you haven't. So, but yeah, we're having a really good time. It's been fun the last couple of weeks as more and more people find the show, which is awesome. And if you know any friends that are into vinyl, whether they're close to you or whether they're across the country, that's always appreciated. If you tell people about the show, and then yeah, it's I'm here hanging out. Audrey is to my right; she is producing as always, and then back at Command HQ is the wonderful, talented Jennifer, and she will be talking to everybody tonight in the chat. Hey, Gordon. Hey, Kenny. And if you're joining us, make sure you give us a hey, how you doing? Because then I can see who's in the chat and see who I can call out. You know, call out in a good way, of course. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Randy, good to see you today. I appreciate it. Mike, very nice. And Tracy there as well. I see Jennifer put something up on the screen. We solved the camera issue where it said like camera in the lower left-hand corner. So we got that solved. And then Audrey, of course, the other night solved the issue with the with kind of the transparent on this side. So the background is transparent instead of solid. So you can kind of see through. So you can see like Heartbeat City over here if you wanted to. So there you go. Hey, Ray, good to see you. Justin, thanks for stopping in. Martin as well. Very cool. Got some cool stuff tonight. We got some Japanese imports. I call it Friday night in Japan. We've got another big set list on deck for next week. But this week's set list I think is fantastic. We've got Journey, we got the Beatles, got some really cool Beatles stuff. Remind me, Audrey, I need to open that stuff up when it comes to the Beatles. Japanese presses, because there's like posters in there. I remember like the Dead Kennedys poster last night from Fresh Fruit from Rotting Vegetables that Amy picked up. Ooh, that was fantastic. I'm hoping, I haven't looked at the Beatles posters yet, so I'm going to be surprised as you will be. So hopefully they're just as impressive in my humble opinion. A couple of programming notes. If you're into Duran Duran, today is the 42nd birthday of Duran Duran's Rio record. And in concurrence with that, it looks like EMI and Parlophone, coupled with Warner Music and Rhino Records, are reissuing the first 5 Duran Duran records. We're talking the self-titled. We're talking Rio, which hasn't been in print in so many years. It's just impossible to find a good copy of that record. And we've sold some amazing OG copies in the show over the last, I don't know, 3-4 months. And then 7 in the Ragged Tiger, which is fabulous. And then there is, what was the next one? Oh, Notorious, which I know people, and then they came back with Big Thing, which I think is actually a really good record. No announcement yet on the Wedding album. I'm hoping we get the Wedding album later this year or next year. I've heard rumblings going back to last year about the Wedding album finally coming out from Duran Duran. And that thing goes for $300, $400, $500. So it's crazy. So, but yeah, so yeah, there you go. That's kind of what's going on today. And yeah, so there you go. I think we should get started. Audrey's giving me the thumbs up. Good to go. I'm going to take a little sip of water here, and I'm going to look back at the chat here. And just give me 1 second. Oh, and a programming note. I think next Thursday, I know we mentioned we had some like backstage passes and stuff. And we're going to actually couple that stuff with some records that'll be on the show next Thursday. So we've got like backstage passes from like Rush. We can give away. We've got like Metallica. I think there's Joe Satriani. There was, Joe Satriani and Dream Theater, actually. And then Steve Vai, and then a couple other ones I'm forgetting about. But I started going through them. Audrey organized them for me today. And yeah, so there you go. Any Jimmy Buffett tonight? I think we might actually have some Jimmy Buffett tonight. I'm not sure. I think we do somewhere in here. But yeah, I think we have some Jimmy Buffett tonight, ironically. So good question. One programming note before we get started. Miss Audrey is having a big day today. And she had two schools that she applied to for college, and two big ones. She applied to Oklahoma State as her second choice. Go Cowboys, right? And then her first choice was the Fashion Institute of Technology in Manhattan. Whoa, fancy. And today she got into the fancy institute, the Fashion Institute of Technology. So Audrey will start school, the 26th of August? Yes. So there you go. Congratulations to Audrey. Big win for Audrey. It's so awesome. We hate losing Audrey. In fact, I'm probably going to shed some tears that last day, Audrey. I'm just going to tell you. And I know Jenn will as well. I'm already choking up. All right. Calm and easy. Sorry, Audrey. Don't mean to embarrass you. But yeah, Audrey's been with us basically from the start since we opened the store. So congrats to Audrey. Yeah, I appreciate all the congratulations going out to Audrey. She's fantastic. So yeah, Manhattan awaits. So there you go. Very cool. All right, let's get the party started. This is a Japanese pressing from 1983. It's beautiful. It's $59, but it is immaculate. The vinyl is in excellent condition. I don't see anything wrong. The Japanese, this collection is coming from a guy who used to collect all the Japanese presses, and it's amazing. It's got the Obi strip. It's fantastic. $59. Japanese presses. Also, the Japanese did an amazing job of pressing vinyl back in the 80s, the 70s and 80s. They used virgin vinyl, basically, so that's why Japanese presses always sound amazing. You might have to turn up the bass just a little bit because they were very mindful of their neighbors in Japan when they pressed vinyl. But yeah, an amazing copy of Journey's Frontiers record, which I think is their best record. I know many people think it's Escape, but there you go, $59. Excellent condition on the vinyl, and the jacket and the Obi are fantastic. You see a little bit of their previous records there that are spotlighted as well. So there you go. Let's see, what do we got here? We got the Cars. This is a 1984 reissue, and it is in excellent condition. I mean, yeah, actually, this is in beautiful condition as well. The jacket's great. So $24 for the Cars, excellent condition vinyl if you're interested tonight. So who's going to be first? I'm always interested because a lot of the times when in the early days, and not so much recently, but maybe I think Chris has been busy. Chris was always like first in claiming records. So hopefully we see Chris back because I know he's been super busy. I know he's out of town as well. So, but yeah, so there you go. There's a couple of firsts possibilities, the Cars and Journey. Next up is ABBA. This is the album. It does have just a tiniest little bit of staining on the front cover, but it has the Obi strip, and this is an original press of ABBA. From what year would this be? I can't find the copyright on this right now. So, but a beautiful record. This is $39, excellent condition. If you dig ABBA, the record, Take a Chance on Me is on here. Hole in Your Soul. So very cool stuff. Very awesome to kind of collect these Japanese presses. Audrey has added, I think she has now 4 in her collection, and she is obsessed with the Japanese presses. So, all right, cool.
Cars is going to Rick, and Martin would like Journey.
All right, cool. The Cars goes to Rick. Thank you, sir. First of the night, so congrats, Rick, on being first of the night. And then Martin grabs the Journey record, which is that beautiful or what? Audrey tells me, are the colors more vivid on the covers for Japanese presses? And I don't know. They almost look like it, but I don't know for sure. I can't say that. I don't know. But they do look awesome. This is Super Trooper from ABBA. This is a Japanese pressing as well. And it is an OG. The vinyl, once again, in excellent condition. It's beautiful stuff. $39. Super Troopers on here. Obviously, Winner Takes It All, among others. And so there you go. $39 for, and I just don't find anything wrong with these records. There's no edge. I really don't see. I mean, maybe there's just, yeah, These are fabulous. I love these Japanese presses. They're amazing. All right, up next, another Japanese press, in case you're interested. This is Abbey Road. And this is $99. It's in excellent condition. And this is from 1976. So it's not a 1969 pressing, but it's from 1976. So still, it's pretty amazing. And it's got the awesome obi on it. Oh, and this actually this does have an insert as well. It's got a couple of Japanese inserts. I think it's maybe one, I'm going to say, to be safe, but has the one insert on it. Vinyl, excellent condition, and probably their best album, right? I mean, come on. Yeah, Here Comes the Sun leads the parade, and it's just so many good songs on that record. So there you go. All right. Vibrant, higher quality coverage. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Terry says he has 40 Japanese pressings. So yeah, Terry. So Terry, you know that the sound on the Japanese presses are amazing, and that the covers and everything are amazing as well. All right. Here's this bad boy. This is $79. This is the Beatles, 62 to 67. Obviously, we have the 67 to 70 coming up. The vinyl in excellent condition. It includes booklets, multiple booklets, and the poster. I should crack this open unless somebody wants to grab this right away, but I will crack it open if nobody grabs it right away. It does have a little bit of, looks like a little price tag there on the back, 4,000 yen back in the day, I guess that would probably be. But I think it originally, the original price on it was 3,500 yen. But this is a first pressing of the Beatles, Japanese press of 62 to 67, the red greatest hits, which is, I actually prefer the blue, but hey, it's the Beatles, so what do you want? So anyways, if you want to, so Mike, you gonna grab that? Looks like Mike is gonna grab. Are you grabbing the red, the Abbey Road, or the blue? Give me a confirmation. Oh, he wants the red. Okay, so Mike, very cool. Congrats on that one. That one is stellar. And then this is the blue one that we have. It includes booklets as well. I mean, it is a gatefold, and it has a poster as well to boot. So this is $79 as well. It's the same price. This is once again a first press of 76 to 70, which is my favorite era of the Beatles. But is there really a bad era of the Beatles? No, there's not. So anyways, let me know if anyone's interested in the blue, and if not, at the moment, I'm going to crack this open and show you how sexy it is inside here, because it is okay. Mike wants the blue as well, so Mike scores the blue first press of the Beatles blue record, 67 to 70. So I'm not gonna unhook all this stuff, Mike. I'm gonna leave it in its pristine condition for you. But yeah, it's fabulous. So there you go. All right, Mike. Thank you. All right, congrats to Mike, and I'll hand that off to you, Audrey. Thank you. To Mike and Mike. Well, obviously Mike's. One Mike, two Beatles. So there you go. All right, up next is Madonna. This is True Blue. The vinyl is in excellent condition, and is this $34? No, wait, that's not $34. It's $19. Wow, that's a good deal. That is the True Blue record from Madonna. So if you're looking for Madonna, I think this got underpriced, but that's my opinion. There's no poster in this one, though. I think we have another one somewhere that has a poster in it as well. So $19 for Madonna, True Blue. Papa Don't Preach, Open Your Heart, Live to Tell, which is my favorite song. And I've said that several times over the weeks. But anyway, so there you go. Oh, Roger's going to grab Abbey Road. All right, cool, Roger. Very nice. Excellent condition on the vinyl there, and beautiful copy of Abbey Road. So thanks, Roger. Good to see you tonight. All right, what's up next? This is fun. I was telling Jennifer about it. It's in the show. I didn't realize it was in this crate, Jen. This is really specifically for us locals here in Phoenix. This is Magnavox presents Sunderella, the Phoenix Suns, featuring exciting play-by-play action highlights and interviews from the 1975-1976 Cinderella year of the Phoenix Suns narrated by the voice of the Suns, Mr. Al McCoy. And let's see, I don't know who that is. 70s basketball, I wasn't in. I mean, Dr. J, Moses Malone. I really don't know much about 70s basketball. I mean, I was an 80s child, so give me Larry Bird, give me Magic, give me Michael Jordan. That was my, basketball. That's really when I got into basketball. And my Timberwolves are playing tonight, so go Wolves. So if you're a Nuggets fan, I respect that because the Joker is the best player in the NBA. So, anyways, this is a VG Plus copy. It's $19. Sorry, I got a little thrown away on that thing. So, Elvin Adams. Oh, yeah, Elvin Adams. That does look like Elvin Adams. Very cool. So, there you go. Yeah, indeed, Roger. Those British flag series of Japanese presses are awesome. Gabbin' with Gabbo. Hey, Gabbin' with Gabbo. Yeah, hey Paula. Al McCoy is the OG. He is the greatest. So Gabbin' with Gabbo is joining us. The first time we've seen you tonight. So nice to meet you. Always good to make new friends. Since you're first timer, I think. Jenn will tell you how to make an account on the website on rockthistownrecords.com, and then Saturday morning we send out all the invoices. So whether you've bought stuff on Wednesday night, Thursday night, or Friday night tonight, if you're local, well, then you can just come in and pick it up, or we can ship it to you, even if you're local. But if you're not local, we'll send out the invoices tomorrow morning, and then and you can get them paid, and boom, if you get them paid by, say, what did I say, about 6:00 Eastern time tomorrow, they're probably going to go out on Monday then, because we'll get them all boxed up and ready to go. So very cool. All right, up next, I keep saying it, and maybe I'll eventually make it true. Huey Lewis and the News deserve to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is an excellent copy on the vinyl. It's $14. It is it's a fantastic record. I don't need to tell you, if you're a Huey fan, it's fantastic. And this vinyl is in tip-top condition. So there you go. Huey Lewis and the News, baby. Oh, Gabbin' with Gabbo is local. Is that a Simpsons reference? I gotta ask, because I love the Simpsons, at least the old, season 2 through season 7-ish was probably some of the best stuff ever done in the world of comedy when it comes to the Simpsons. So I'm having flashbacks of Gabbo, who replaces Krusty the Clown during the afternoons, and Krusty's out of work, and obviously Bart and Lisa and help him get his job back. So anyway, have to let me know if that's a reference to that. This is Huey Lewis and the News Sports. Everybody loves sports. We just sold a copy this afternoon. It was sitting right there where that Judas Priest is, that live Judas Priest record. Also by that Van Halen record. That's the first pressing on the Warner Palms label, by the way. And then the Joshua Tree record, an OG from '87 in beautiful condition. Anyways, Huey Lewis and the News VG++ copy. And that is $14 as well. So there you go. Little Elton John tonight, $9. A VG copy of his greatest hits. Very nice. How about some Don Williams? Don Williams is cool. I think he's underrated, but he's really cool. This is a $9. $9. The vinyl is in excellent condition. This is the New Moves record. I can't really name any Don Williams songs, but I know Don Williams is really talented and was really great back in the day. Okay, so it is a reference to Gabbo. That's cool. I think that's funny. That's awesome. That's awesome, Gabe. Cool.
Michael would like sports.
Ooh, sports. All right. Michael wants sports. You got sports, buddy boy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And Ray wants Elton John.
Oh, Ray's going to grab the Elton John. All right, cool. Thanks, Ray. This is We Are the World, a VG Plus copy. It's $9. Have you seen the documentary? I know I've talked about it quite a bit. I'm not going to go into it, but the documentary is pretty good. There's a lot of good moments, including Stevie Wonder trying to show Bob Dylan how to sing. That's kind of what it is, isn't it? This is Stevie Wonder. All due respect to Bob Dylan. I mean, like Bob, I'm a Minnesota kid, so I don't know. What are you going to do? This is another Japanese press. This is actually a really good record. I loved Rick Springfield in the 80s, Love Somebody, all those songs, especially mid 80s Rick Springfield. And there's obviously a huge fan base for Rick. This vinyl is in, of course, excellent condition, as you'd expect out of a Japanese pressing, because that's what we get in here into the Mighty Rock Town Records. It's $29. This is the Tao album from Rick. Got a little listing of his previous work there. What is on Tao? I got to be able to read this track list here. Jennifer can probably help me better. I can't read this because he's... Oh, State of the Heart's on here. Oh, My Father's Chair's on here. But they've got the track list all... I have to turn it upside down and right side up. But anyway, so... Great record from Mr. Rick Springfield. That is Tao. Audrey, yes. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Jenny would like Huey Lewis 4. Amy would like We Are the World and Rick Springfield.
Okay, so Huey Lewis 4 goes to Jenny Jepsen. Very cool. To go along with a little Faith No More, right, Jenny? Very nice. And then We Are the World goes to Amy. Cool. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate that. And then, let's see. Amy wants Rick Springfield.
Okay, we have multiple.
Amy wanted Rick Springfield. And do we have other people wanting? Michael wanted Rick Springfield as well.
I only have one show.
Well, there's Tao. Michael Hamby mentioned Tao as well. So since this is a rare record, we would go to auction mode normally on this, unless one of you would like to bow out and give it to the other one, Amy versus Michael in this particular case. I don't know when we'll see this again, if this is a record that we'd see quite often. So I'm going to put this to the side at the moment. So I guess the starting bid on this would be $30 if you're interested, unless Amy or Michael wants to bow out on the Rick Springfield. This is, and then, yeah, if you want to bid, all you just type in is like RS and then 30. And then if you wanted to counter bid, RS 32, and then we'll go from there. So there you go. Fair? Okay, I hope so. Trying to make it fair as we kind of go down this untested lane that as we kind of grow the show and stuff. Why don't we kind of make it a little more fair and stuff? Because anyways, I digress. $9. Tina Turner, Break Every Rule. So Amy's at 30. So there we go. There you go. Thanks, Amy. $9. This is Tina Turner, Break Every Rule. Very good. Oh, and the vinyl's in excellent condition. So, though the cover's got a little, because it's white, it's got some staining on it. I think it's just shelf wear. It's not really staining. It's more shelf wear. So, there you go. Ooh, look at these handsome fellas. This is another Japanese pressing. This is in excellent condition on the vinyl, of course. When Audrey grades these vinyls, she's like, these vinyls are amazing. They look like they've almost never been played, and they're always so pristine. So I'm very excited about Japanese. I always look forward to the Friday shows because I'm just like, oh my God, these Japanese presses are amazing. $59 for, whoops, sorry about that, guys. There we go. $59 for Make It Big from Wham. And it's a Japanese press, of course, with the hype sticker on it as well. And there you go. Whoop, we'll go that way on that. And whoop, go back around there. And you see, obviously, the first record that's featured on the back of the Obi strip. And that is fantastic from the boys. So there you go. 9 songs of pure bliss from Andrew Ridgely and Mr. George Michael. All right, cool. So it looks like Michael's at 33 for Rick. And Anna, all right, Anna. Anna's going to claim the beautiful ones. That guy was so talented. It's so disappointed that he left us. Actually, Audrey has a copy of Wham. That was her first. Was that your first I can't talk. First liaison into the Japanese stuff, wasn't it? Oh yeah, because you listened to it on your dad's system, and it was awesome.
I did.
You said so, yeah.
It was perfect.
It was perfection, she said. And you know the kids, they love to use the word perfect. Am I right or am I right, Audrey?
I feel like that's calling me out specifically.
No, it isn't, because I get that when I go like a drive-through to get like a twisted sugar or so delicious. I'll get what would you like? I'll take a Sun Lovin'. What was the drink that I got for you today?
Summer Lovin'.
a summer lovin' and a peanut butter cookie, and they're like, perfect. I'm like, all right. Look at this record. Oof. The pink colors and stuff on the Obi. This is Madonna. This is Like a Virgin. This is from 1984. These are all original pressings. And the vinyl, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I have to say it again. The vinyl is in excellent condition. The jacket is, I mean, it's pretty much flawless. I don't understand. The Japanese took such good care of their records. It's amazing to me. Like a Virgin, it's $59, and it is Madonna's, probably her biggest album, right? I know we had True Blue here a little earlier, but Like a Virgin, I mean, that's what put her on the map. So there you go.
Madonna and Christina wants Tina Turner.
All right, Amy's going to grab the Madonna. So cool. Very nice. Congrats on the Madonna, Amy. It's just such a beautiful record, I think. I mean, the black and white photography, and then you mix it with the. Anyways, I digress. I want to come home with all these Japanese records, Jen. And I know Jen wants me to come home with all these Japanese records, and we're just like, but like we always say, Jen and I have always talked about, when we open up the store, anything that comes in the store, we're going to give it, and we're going to get access to the people that come into the store, the people that watch the show. That's our golden rule. So like that Cheap Trick record that we got on the back wall, if that hasn't sold by our birthday celebration, we're having our 2-year birthday party on June 15th. If you're in Phoenix, or if you want to fly in for it, that'd be awesome. But we're having our 15th, our second birthday on June 15th. And if it doesn't sell by the end of that night, that Cheap Trick record going home with Jen and I. So very cool. All right, $5. This is Bob Seger, Stranger in Town. And the vinyl is a VG copy. The cover looks pretty great there, so not too shabby. All right, did I grab the record for Anna? I think I grabbed the record for Anna. I did? Okay. Oh, Tina Turner. Oh, Christina wanted Tina Turner. I didn't grab that. Okay. Hey, Christina. Oh, by the way, Christina, by far, I'm going to go ahead and say it, because she brought, for my birthday a couple of weeks ago, she dropped off some amazing brisket burgers. They are so good, Christina. It's going to sound stupid. I'm sorry, but they are just completely awesome. Jen and I were having the brisket burgers, and Jen's like, I said, I'm not going to put anything on my burger, because the best burger is a burger you have to do nothing with. And anyways, Boyd's Craft Barbecue. I believe I got that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. She only does like private events and stuff. But if anybody in the Phoenix area, connect with Christina there, Christina Boyd, because her barbecue stuff is awesome. And Jen takes a bite of the burger without any toppings on it. She's like, oh my God. And we kept eating the burgers, and it's just like, yeah, this is beyond Kansas City level. And Jen and I have never been to Texas, so we've never had, official Texas brisket or official Texas barbecue, which I think is many consider the best. But Christina, once again, thank you so much. I haven't dug into the green chili sausage you dropped off yet. I can't wait for that. But the burgers are, I just want to swear they're so good, but I'm going to bite my tongue.
Michael has surrendered on the Rick Springfield, I believe.
Okay.
So Amy gets that.
Okay, Amy's going to grab the Rick Springfield. Okay.
She still would like it.
So Amy grabbed the Rick Springfield for, oh, there it is right there. It's right on my side. Okay, there you go, for $35. So thanks, Amy, on that. And Michael, I don't know when we're going to see another copy of that, but hopefully sooner than later. And Jen, who's working at Command HQ, I'm sorry, baby. She was really hoping that record might make it through too, but we'll find one eventually. That's the fun thing about collecting. It'll eventually appear again. It may be a year or two, it may be 10 years, but it'll appear again probably. This is Olivia Newton-John physical. It's $5. It's a VG copy of her probably most commercially successful record. This is a $5 record. It's in VG condition. I thought it was kind of interesting. It's a K-Tel record. It's called The Hot Ones, but it's a compilation. There's stuff on there from Atlanta Rhythm Section, Dave Mason, Dan Hill. The side two, actually, or side one of record two, is really good, though. You got ABBA with The Name of the Game. You got Boogie Shoes with Casey and the Sunshine Band. You got Parliament with Flashlight. And you got the Tramps with Disco Inferno, baby. I love that song. And Disco Inferno, that song just was made for the movie Kingpin with Woody Harrelson and Bill Murray. That was just fantastic.
What's
there.
the
So,
price on Bob's?
oh, the Bob Seger price was let me see, let me check on that for you, Ray. The Bob Seger was $5, 5 beans, as they say. And Christina's going to grab the KTEL record. So, all right, very cool. Thank you again, Christina. You are the best. Appreciate it. All right. Is this the? I think this might be the last Japanese press of the night. And then we've got some new vinyl restocks, and then we've got another crate of cool stuff. And I think there might be some Jimmy Buffett in there. Either it's going to be in tonight or it's going to be on Wednesday night. I know there's some Jimmy Buffett, but I'm not sure. This is Seven and the Ragged Tiger. When they talk about George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley, my Jenn back at Command HQ would say they do not hold a candle to this young man, right? Wait, which one is he? That one? I think that's John. No, is that John? I don't know which one's John. That's Roger. That's Andy, Simon, Nick, and geez, I don't know. I think that's Nick. I think that's John there. But yeah, Jenn would say they don't hold a candle. This, of course.
Nick is on the floor.
Oh, Nick is on the floor. Okay, so that's John there in the middle. $39, and this is Seven and the Ragged Tiger. The vinyl, as expected, is in excellent condition. Has the Obi, and yeah, there you go.
We have 2 people want Bob Seger.
Okay, so whoever was first on the Bob Seger, Ray was first on Bob Seger. Okay, so Ray grabs the Bob Seger because that's more of a common record. So we'll get that again. Michael, you were second, so hopefully we find a Bob. Hell, we might have a Bob Seger, that stranger in town, in the back, and it'll probably come out here in the next week or two. If we do, and if we don't, trust me, one's going to walk in the store at some point here in the future. So there you go. All right, Anna.
We have 2 people want Duran Duran.
All right, so Terry is interested in Duran Duran, and Anna is interested in Duran Duran. So once again, kind of that scenario we had with the Rick Springfield record. So I guess the starting price on this would be $40, unless one of you want to bow out. And there you go. So we'll start it at 40. All you got to do is say DD and then 40 if you want to make a bid. And then we'll go from there and see where it goes. So cool. All right, cool. Good luck, Terry and Anna, on that one. Let's see here. This is, I've never seen this, and maybe it's a good thing I've never seen this. This is the unissued Johnny Cash. Don't know what it is. I didn't know any of the songs. It might have been stuff from like really early. It comes out of Germany. So I'm guessing it's maybe tapes that were made. Maybe he went to Germany when he was younger. You know, like the Beatles went to Germany too, before they were the Beatles. Anyways, this is $5 VG++ copy. So unique record there. Kenny. All right. This is a VG copy. This is only $5 because it's not, the VG is, our kind of our lowest grade that we would put out onto the floor, but it's still playable. And you might have a little bit of surface noise and a few cracks and stuff, but it should be golden other than that. So $5 for Kenny's Greatest Hits, a VG copy right there. So Anna's going 45 on the Duran Duran, and Terry has bowed out. So thank you, Terry, for your interest in that. Anna grabs The Lads from Birmingham. Jenn and I watched the documentary that's on Netflix right now. There's I think it's called There's Something You Should Know. It was actually really good. We enjoyed it, but we're also Duran Duran fans. And speaking of that, of course, Duran Duran reissues announced today. If you want to pre-order, they're on the website. Self-titled debut. Rio, also Seven and the Ragged Tiger, a newer version, obviously, not a Japanese OG from '83. And then what else was it? Notorious, and then Big Thing. So there you go. I've never seen this record. I thought this was pretty cool. This is Tony Basil. This is word of mouth, and yes, it has Mickey on it. There you go. And it's a cool cover, cool back cover, and it's $5. The vinyl is in VG condition. So there you go. Tony Basil. Paul Simon, Crazy After All These Years, $5. A VG copy of Mr. Paul Simon's, probably his best record, right? And then Mr. Lee Greenwood, and yes, it does have God Bless America on it. This is $5, and the vinyl is in excellent condition. It's actually still in the shrink wrap, so there you go. And then a couple more to get through in the crate, and I'll check the. Alfred
would like cash.
Oh yeah, I missed that. I did see that. Sorry about that, Alfred. I'm gonna grab that Johnny Cash for you right now. Thank you. Oh, where are we? Johnny Cash. It's right there. There it is. All right, Alfred grabs the Johnny Cash. Appreciate that, buddy boy. I think this is the first time I've seen your name. So welcome to the big show. And we love making new friends here. Audrey's here to my right. Jenn is back at Command HQ, typing in the chat and stuff. And and she'll tell you about how to kind of create an account if you don't have an account with us in the event that you don't have an account. And then we send out invoices every Saturday. And we usually try to ship on Monday if the invoice has been paid by Saturday at about 6 p.m. Eastern. And then otherwise, they probably go out on Wednesdays. Your shipping order if you've paid your invoice. So, and make sure you pay your invoice. Obviously, that's always a good thing because after 7 days, we put it back into the show and everything goes bye-bye then. So there you go. Air Supply, Lost in Love, VG copy, $5, still in the shrink. And then, last but not least, I thought this was pretty cool. This is Eric Clapton Crossroads. It's $49. The vinyl is in VG Plus condition. It's a 6 LP collection. I think this came out in '88 when I was doing my research on it. It's got a little bit of kind of a seam split in the box. But other than that, this thing is so cool. Kind of every good song, all due respect. I'm sure there were a lot of great songs from the Yardbirds, the stuff he did with John Mayall and Eric, of course, John Mayall's Blues Breakers. That stuff. There's the Cream stuff on here, Sunshine of My Love, Spoonful, Strange Brew. It's insane. Blind Faith stuff that Eric did. Delaney and Bonnie and Friends, the track that he did with them. The Derek and the Domino stuff, Layla. I heard Layla on the way in. It's timeless. And then the Eric Clapton stuff as well, which is insane. So, I mean, let me see.
Alfred would like Air Supply, and we have Amy and Christina for Eric Clapton.
Okay. So Lay Down Sally, Wonderful Tonight, Cocaine. I Can't Stand It, which is so great. She's Waiting. I love that song. So anyway, so there you go. Like I said, so this would be kind of an auction scenario again now between Christina and Amy, unless one of you want to bow out. It's $49 VG set. I've never seen this before. I was just like blown away by how awesome this is. So there you go. We'll put that to the side there. You said Air Supply for Alfred, was it?
Yeah.
All right. And then we'll run back this crate here while we put Eric Clapton to the side. And obviously Amy knows the process and Christina. Yeah. So if you're interested, you just, EC 50. And then we kind of go from there, unless one of you wants to bow out. And yeah, so there you go. Let's move on and recap this crate and get to some new vinyl. All right, so looks like Amy's at 65 right now on the Eric Clapton box set. Okay, so that is ABBA, the album. It's a Japanese press. It is $39. Excellent condition. Got a little staining on the cover. That's the only flaw I find in any of these Japanese presses. Super Trooper as well, $39. Excellent copy on the vinyl. These are all OG from the year they were released. Great hype sticker on that one. Madonna True Blue for $19. We had Don Williams for $9. Excellent condition on the vinyl there. Head pins apparently were big in Wyoming, I found out today. Go figure. Young lady that was in the store today, her name was Helen, and she used to hang out a little bit with Metallica back in the day. And she was telling me kind of some stories, and they were fun stories. And then, she told me that she grew up, I think, in Wyoming, and head pins were huge in Wyoming. Apparently that might have been the only place they were huge, but they were huge in Wyoming. Olivia Newton-John, $5. And we had Kenny for $5. Greatest hits. Tony Basil was $5. Paul Simon was $5. And then last but not least, Mr. Lee Greenwood $5. All right, let's get to some brand new vinyl.
Christina's out, so Amy is going to.
All right, so Amy grabs the, thank you, Christina, for participating. I appreciate it. And Amy is getting the Eric Clapton for 65. Thank you to two good friends of the store, Amy and Christina. So appreciate it. Pearl Jam. This we still have. I think we still, there might be, yeah. Oh, so the shrink is come undone a little bit here on this, but this is a brand new copy. Hasn't been opened fully. It's just kind of come undone a little bit. It's $49.99. This is the pressed on silver and black Galaxy vinyl edition, limited to, I think, 2,500 for the state of Arizona, state 48 for the win, and then also Las Vegas as well, apparently. Well, Nevada, I guess it was. So, and then they did like 6 regional they did 6 regional versions of it, and we got a regional version, which was pretty cool of Pearl Jam. So that's $49 if you're interested in a copy. We still got one. We got 2, I think, actually. This is George Michael, Listen Without Prejudice, with Freedom 90 on it. And that is $24.99. Hardline, if you're a Journey fan, that is $34.99. That's got the big hit on there, Hot Sherry. And it's limited to only 300 copies of this. Wow, that's crazy. And it's, what colors? On purple vinyl. So there you go. Little Def Leppard, mastered at Abbey Road, $45.99 for the half-speed mastered at Abbey Road. That came out just, I think, about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that. Some brand new vinyl there.
Chad's going to take George Michael.
Okay, all right, cool. Hey, Chad. Chad's going to grab the George Michael. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I'm thinking that, Chad, you might be new to the show. We appreciate you dropping in and hanging out with us. We always like to make new friends, as I like to say. So thank you. Appreciate it. And if you haven't created an account with us, Jenn will let you know how to create an account. It's just head to Rock This Town Records, and then we send out invoices, every Saturday morning. So, and shipping is a flat rate of $7. So if you were with us, say, on Wednesday night, and then also Thursday night and Friday night, and got a bunch of different stuff over the course, whether it's one record or whether it's 16, it's a flat rate of $7, in case you're not local to Phoenix, that is. So, all right. Van Halen, yeah. Hey, welcome, Chad. Exactly. Oh, Chad's a friend of yours. Oh, okay. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate it. All right. Amy, you're the best. $29, Van Halen, Women and Children First. I love that photo. It's such a classic photo, especially the part with Eddie. You know, Dave's hamming it up as always, but the Eddie part is so fantastic. I mean, is there a bad Van Halen song? I mean, somebody might argue Van Halen 3 with the Gary Cherone stuff, but some of that stuff isn't so bad, in my humble opinion. But love them. So this is all new vinyl here. This is Fleetwood Mac's greatest hits, back in stock, $28.99 if you're looking for their greatest hits. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication, $44.99. That is a 2 LP copy, brand new. Looks like Manuel is going to grab the Van Halen. Cool, thanks, Manuel. Excellent choice. Very cool. All right. Ooh, Warrant. I just heard actually Down Boys on the way into the store today. It's good. Eric Clapton, I heard, Layla, and then I was flipping around and I heard Down Boys. This is $39.99. This is their first album. This is on Music on Vinyl. It's a great label. Their presses sound amazing. 32 pennies on here. Down Boys. Sometimes She Cries. Heaven as well. I think there's another song here that I'm forgetting, but yeah, there you go. So that's Warrant with Janie Lane. Rest in peace, Janie Lane. So cool. Yeah, there is no bad Van Halen songs. 100%, 100%. Still waiting for that Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, everybody is. That is Gin Blossom's New Miserable Experience, $31.99. Local Boys made good there. Deftones back in stock, Around the Fur, $28.99. We had Michael Jackson Bad, $24.99. That's a gatefold for Michael. The Way You Make Me Feel, Bad, Man in the Mirror, Dirty Diana, and Smooth Criminal. You know, an album that's never been pressed on vinyl. You guys remember that a band called Alien Ant Farm that did a cover of Smooth Criminal that was just top notch in my humble opinion? That album has never been pressed on vinyl, and that they had another song on there that's a great song called Movies. So if I have my wish, I'm hoping that we get an Alien Ant Farm pressing at some point this year. I'm speaking of it so I can will it into existence, because that's an underrated band in my humble opinion. This is not an underrated band because they are super freaking awesome. This is Paper Cuts. Yes, we still have another copy, which is great. This is on black and red splatter vinyl. It's $44.99. This is Linkin Park's greatest hits. One Step Closer, Numb, you know, everything you can imagine. Paper Cut, which I love that song. I just discovered that song. In the End is on here as well. So there you go if you're interested in the Linkin Park. Let's see. Elvis, $24.99. The iconic record from Elvis. Little Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, $28.99. Oh, we still got a copy of this. Audrey snuck that in. That's from Record Store Day. Pink Floyd, The Wall, remastered, 2 LP gatefold, beautiful copy. $49.99 for The Wall. I'm in love with Goodbye Blue Sky these days. That is just a fantastic song. Korn, Follow the Leader is $33.99. The Pumpkins, that is a beefy record. That is $54.99 for their 2 LP, their big album, along with, of course, Melancholy. So I know some people love Adore, or is it pronounced Adore? I say Adore by the Pumpkins. This is Deftones, Diamond Eyes for $28.99. Power Slave by the mighty Iron Maiden, $33.99. Their 1984 release, which many people consider their best album. And then Kill 'Em. Oh, that's not Kill 'Em All. That's Master of Puppets. That is $28.99 for Metallica. Battery. Oh, Jen was just talking about Battery. Hard songs to play in Rock Band and in Guitar Hero, the video game stuff from like 15 years ago. Battery, playing bass. Battery is really hard to play, and then Rio is really hard to play by Duran Duran, because John Taylor kicks ass, man. All right, cool. It looks like Jason's going to grab the Siamese Dream. Thank you, Jason. Ooh, and Christina wants Up in Smoke. Very cool. Thank you, Christina. Appreciate it. Let me grab the Up in Smoke from Cheech and Chong. That is on smoke and green vinyl. I'm not sure why it's on green vinyl. I don't know why it's called Up in Smoke. Those boys never saw the marijuana in their life, I bet. Well, maybe they have. And there's the Pumpkins. So there you go. Let me recap this one more time. Pearl Jam, that is the Arizona variant on silver and black vinyl. We still have a couple copies of that. Hardline, Neil Schon of Journey. His kind of side band back in, 87, 88, I believe that was. Def Leppard, that was Abbey Road, Half-Speed Master of Pyromania. There was Fleetwood Mac, Greatest Hits. The Chili Peppers, Californication. Warrant, Gin Blossoms, Deftones, Michael Jackson, Bad. If you need prices on anything, just let me know. Since we went over them already one time, I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm not going to say things over and over again. I'm not going to be redundant. Thank you very much. That's a Fraser Crane joke from Cheers. $44.99 on Linkin Park, in case you're curious. That is the black and red splatter vinyl. Elvis, Pink Floyd, Korn, Deftones, Iron Maiden, and the mighty Metallica. All right, cool. Last crate of the night, and then we're going to jump out of here for the week, and we'll be back on Wednesday night with some kind of killer stuff. Do you like NXS? Because I'm just about to rock your NXS world with stuff that you've never seen in your life. I guarantee it. It's going to be freaking amazing. And how can you say, well, how could it be something I've never seen? Well, because you didn't know about it. And once you know about it, you're like, holy moly. Exactly. All right, cool. Let me check the chat one more time here really quick. All right, Manuel's going to grab the Iron Maiden. Very cool. That's over on that side, Audrey, so I'll let you grab that. And we'll jump into the cars. An album produced by my favorite producer of all time, Mr. Robert John Mutt Lang. It's a VG++ copy. It's $14. The jacket's in beautiful condition. And that is the Cars, Heartbeat City, which I think is a greatest hits record because it's fabulous. The Bee Gees, Spirits. What is the Spirits Having Flown? Okay, thanks, guys. But it's got tragedy on it, man. Tragedy. When you got no soul and you got no hole, it's tragedy. I don't think those are the lyrics, but that's what I hear. It's got a little saw cut, so it must have been a promo copy at some time, at some point. VG++ copy, it is $9. You know who Eddie Van Halen wanted to have join Van Halen after them, Alex, Mike, and Ed split from Dave? He asked Patti Smythe of Scandal to join Van Halen.
We have 3 people for Cars. Is that going to be an option or first person?
No, that's going to be first person because this is a record we get in quite a bit. So hopefully we'll see another. We could check and see if we've got another copy over there in the bins. Audrey's going to check and see if we got any more copies. We might have one more copy. I'm not sure. It'd be great if we had 2 copies, and then depending on condition, you can make a decision. But this will go to who got the Cars record first, Audrey. Doug grabs the Cars record. So thanks, Doug. Doug's going to get the Cars record, and Audrey will do a quick check in the bins here in just a second on if we have another copy of that. Anyway, so this is $9. The vinyl is in excellent condition. It's got The Warrior on it, which is obviously the gigantic song off the record, produced by Mike Chapman, who's a hell of a producer. Yeah, so Patti Smythe was asked to join Van Halen, and she turned it down. And then, of course, Sammy ended up getting a gig. And we do have 2 more copies? Oh, my God.
Different, though. So 2 people who are next up are, I believe, Christina and Rick. Yes. So okay. This copy.
So Christina, this would be the better copy if you're interested.
This is the better copy.
Oh, no, sorry. This is the better copy. And this is $19 if you want. This is an excellent copy on the vinyl if you want that. There's a little tear on the cover there, though. And then we have, so Christina would get your pick if you're interested in either one of these. And this one is $9. It's a VG Plus copy. And it's got some edge wear as well on that one. So we do have.
Actually before Christina on my side. So Rick gets first pick.
So actually, Rick gets first pick. Sorry about that, Christina. So Rick, you're going to get the first pick. Let us know if you are interested in either one of those copies. And then once Rick makes a decision, then Christina will have her decision as well. So there you go. The Cars. I love that record. Fantastic. ABBA's Greatest Hits. This is $19, a VG++ copy. And it's got, let's see, Mamma Mia, Waterloo. I was having a heated debate with Audrey today. Was it today or yesterday? About which, it was about an hour ago. See, I might have no memory. About which ABBA record, Volume 2 or...
Oh, wait, no, that was, I thought you were talking about how you say their name.
Oh, okay. Which record's better? She thinks it's the Greatest Hits. This one, I think it's Volume 2. So this is Audrey's choice for the better ABBA Greatest Hits. So
2 people for ABBA.
Okay.
Christina was first.
Okay, yeah. So Christina grabs the ABBA. Michael, you were second. Sorry about that. But we may have another copy of this in the bins if you want to check, Audrey. It's up to you.
And then can you give the price? Oh, I'll take that. No, the ABBA.
Oh, the ABBA? Oh, the price, 19?
No, not. Oh. I'm just taking. This is claimed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Those are the prices.
Okay, so once again, Rick had the first on. We have an excellent copy, though it does have a little tear on the cover. It's $19. The excellent on the vinyl, and then a VG Plus on the $9 copy that has some quite a bit of edge wear there. So there you go. Let me see if I missed anything there. No. So all right, keep going. This is Heart, and it's their self-titled from is this 86? No, it's 85. If Looks Could Kill, which I think is a fantastic song. Obviously, a lot of great stuff on here. Never, These Dreams, What About Love, from Ann and Nancy. And I used to know one of the guys' names, maybe that guy's name, but now I seem to have forgotten. So, old age. $19. The vinyl is in excellent condition. There's just the tiniest little bit of edge wear on the record. There might be a little crease up here. Oh, there's actually a couple creases in the upper right-hand corner. That's hard to see there. But other than that, it looks good. And Ann and Nancy look fetching as always.
Or we have 2 people for her, Rick and Christina.
Oh, so Rick
Actually,
and
3 people now.
all right. So it looks Christina's going to grab the heart first. So Christina grabs the heart. Did we have a decision on the Cars records?
Not yet.
So no decision. Rick, did you want one of the Cars records? Rick wants the VG Cars, the VG Plus one. Okay, for $9. So then Christina, if you want the excellent vinyl copy for $19 that has a little bit of a tear on the cover there. It's just like a surface tear. It's not like a tear in the jacket. Let us know. All right, cool. Elton John. It seems like we get a lot of Elton John lately. This is Captain Fantastic. This is $9. It's a VG++ copy. I'm going to move the chat down here. All right, Christina's going to grab the, oh, you saw that already, Audrey. So cool. This is Stevie Wonder. It's $9. It's a VG++ copy. Oh, this is Stevie Wonder Christmas. All right. Someday at Christmas, Little Drummer Boy. So Christmas in May. What do you say? Let's see. The Christmas song. I don't know a lot of Silver Bells. Ave Maria. Ave Maria? Really, Stevie? That's kind of awesome. Is that the Ave Maria? It might be the Ave. Yeah, Franz Schubert. So the traditional Ave Maria. So that's $9 in case you want to get your Christmas on here in May. The Commodores is oh yeah, we do have some Jimmy Buffett coming up. So the young man who was commenting asking for Jimmy Buffett, we finally got there. So this is the Commodore's greatest hits. It's a VG Plus copy. It is $9. I know a couple of people commented on that, but do you use the sealed outer sleeves? Doug asks. Do we use the sealed outer sleeves when we seal up stuff, and then we sell the kind of the more basic sleeves that you just slide in, slide out. But for the store, we use the sleeved ones, Doug, in case you were curious. So, okay, cool. So Christina grabs Stevie Wonder. All right, Jason's going to grab the Commodores. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Jimmy Buffett. This is Floridays, and it's $19. It's a VG Plus copy of Jimmy. The jacket is pretty sublime there, and I know a lot of people love Jimmy, man. I don't know that much Jimmy. I've never kind of gotten into him for some reason. It's just it's not that I don't like him. I've missed out on his music, and obviously now he's gone. So $19, VG Plus copy. More Jimmy. This is Last Mango in Paris. Very nice. A VG Plus copy, and that is $14.
Alfred wants Floridays.
Okay, Alfred's going to grab the Floridays. Thank you, Alfred. Appreciate it. Who does he remind me of? Oh, he reminds me of Matthew McConaughey there. A little bit. You know, if Matthew McConaughey had a mustachio. Jason, that's pretty good. I like that. This is White Boy Blues. We had this a couple weeks ago, and this is with Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck and Eric Clapton. It's $19. This copy looks pretty tip top. The vinyl is in excellent condition. You got obviously there's some John Mayall on here as well, and Jimmy Spencer. You know, the first album, it's a 2 LP. The first album is mostly Eric Clapton, and then a little Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page, and then then there's All Stars featuring Jeff Beck. So kind of a lot of kind of blues stuff on there. So $19 on that one. More Jimmy Buffett. This is white sport coat and a pink crustacean. Got a little price sticker that's been stuck on there for probably 40 years, if not longer. This is $14. It's a VG Plus copy of Mr. Jimmy Buffett. Elvis recorded live at Madison Square Garden. And somebody has written their name on there. It looks like Reagan, not spelled like President Reagan. At first, I thought that was Mr. Roper. I thought it said Roper, R-O-P-E-R. And Norman Fell. Was there anybody better than Mr. Roper on when he turned to the camera and would smile? That was fantastic on Three's Company. This is a VG Plus copy. It's $9. Elvis live at Madison Square Garden. And yes, Audrey's been to New York once, and she's going to obviously be living there come the fall. And she's going to school there. Congrats again, Audrey. And on her bucket list is a shows at Madison Square Garden, the one of the most classic venues out there when it comes to music and, well, sports. And I guess the Knicks are doing pretty good this year. Though, do they still play in the Garden? I don't even know. Maybe they do. I think they do. So there you go.
I'm a sports fan now.
Gabbo, you Elvis exclamation point. So I'm going to pull that for Gabbo and put it to the side here. And if I misread your comment, then I will put that back. Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, a VG copy for $9. It's a great album. The Bee Gees, fantastic. This is Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. This is a VG copy, U.S. press, for $9. A little more Elvis. Raised on Rock, a VG++ copy for $9. What's on here? There's a song called Three Corn Patches. I've never heard of that. That's interesting. Wait, is it? Yeah. Three Corn Patches. Are you kidding me? Very cool. So there you go. Elvis, Raised on Rock. Let me check the chat here really quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Amy's going to grab the Bee Gees. Very cool. So Saturday Night Fever. Going to put on your dancing shoes tomorrow night, Amy, and go out? I don't know. Let's see, Amy. Let me ask you a question. If you had to choose a date from back in their prime, would you rather go out with John Travolta, Barry Gibb, Maurice Gibb, or Robin Gibb? And you can't say Andy Gibb because everybody would say Andy Gibb, especially Jenn back at Command HQ. So there you go. Let me know. Looks like Denise is going to grab the Michael Jackson. Very cool. And Amy's going out with Johnny Travolta. Very nice. Yeah. And Travolta shaved his head now. That's kind of so weird to see Travolta, with a shaved head. Or I guess he's maybe gone bald. But anyway, so Denise grabs the Michael Jackson. Very cool. Very nice. Great album from Michael there. And did I put the Bee Gees record to the side? I think I did. Yeah. And let me see if I missed anything else. Let me do a quick check. Gabba Gabba Hey, Gabba Gabba Hey. Looks like Ray was second on Saturday Night Fever. Hopefully we find another copy for you, Ray, in the future. And I'm sure we will because, hey, it's Saturday Night Fever. Let's see here. Answer carefully, Jeff White says. Yes, Jeff. See, I know why Jeff said that. I'm not going to say anything else, but I know why Jeff said that about answering carefully. I think the correct answer would have been Jeff, wouldn't have it, Amy? But that wasn't an option. So you had to do what you had to do. John Fogerty. I love this record by Johnny. It is fantastic. I actually I hear a lot of music. I listen to music in the store. I listen to music on the way home. Sometimes I listen to podcasts like sports podcasts because I love my Minnesota sports there. Sometimes I listen to Talking Sopranos with Bobby Bacalieri and Christopher Moltisanti. That's a great podcast. But yeah, I heard The Old Man Down the Road on the way in today as well. I kid you not. I'm not making any of this stuff up. I've heard all these songs on the way in today. Eric Clapton. And Rock and Roll Girls is on here as well. And then Centerfield. This is a VG++ copy. It's $9. So, and the jacket's in great condition. So there you go. I see your comment, Amy. $9. This is a VG copy of Jimmy Buffett, Changes in Latitude, Changes in Attitudes. So Jimmy Buffett, $9. Hey, how you doing, Jimmy? Top Jimmy cooks. Top Jimmy swings. He's got the look. Top Jimmy. He's the king. This is a VG++ copy of Eric Clapton's Behind the Sun. It is $9. What's on here? Oh, She's Waiting, as I said before. That was one of my favorite songs. Forever Man is on here as well. So good stuff here from Eric Clapton. And of note, produced by the great Mr. Phil Collins. So I would venture to guess that Phil is playing drums on this record as well, since he produced it from Eric. So what a combination there. There you go. A little more Eric Clapton as well. $9, a VG++ copy of his August record. that has what's the big song on this one? Oh, It's in the Way That You Use It, which is from The Color of Money with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise. Would it be wrong to say I actually prefer The Color of Money, kind of the unofficial official sequel to The Hustler with Jackie Gleason? Jackie Gleason's great, but I kind of like The Color of Money more than The Hustler, but that's just me. So.
You have a few coins.
Okay, so it looks like.
Christina wants Jimmy.
Okay, Christina grabs Jimmy.
Nanette wants John.
All right.
And Scott would like Eric, and Ray would also like Eric, but I'm not sure which one.
All right, so let me grab the John Fogerty for Nanette. How you doing? Very nice, Nanette. Thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate it. Scott grabs Eric, and Ray wants an Eric as well. So now we need to determine which Eric. So we have the Behind the Sun, and since Scott was first, let me know whether you want Behind the Sun or August from Clapton. And then we'll shake it out and see what happens, and then see if you pick the record that Ray wanted, ironically. So we'll see how that shakes up. But yes, you have first pick there, Scott, on the you want the white record, so you want the Behind the Sun. So Scott grabs the Behind the Sun. So Ray, let me know if you want the August record by Eric Clapton. Hopefully we can find another copy of the Behind the Sun coming up on the show here sooner than later. This is ABBA, Arrival, a VG Plus copy for $14. Flying in on a helicopter. That's kind of a cheesy cover. That's a really cheesy cover. Though I can never remember her name. Frida? No, is that Frida? Inga Frida? I don't know. She's looking a little bit like Kate Jackson there. Maybe like a Kate Jackson, Jacqueline Smith vibe. Charlie's Angels. So there you go. No for Ray. Okay, so we'll put the August back on that one. This is Jackson Browne for Everyman, $5. A VG plus copy that has Take It Easy on it, which the Eagles would go on to cover, I believe, if memory serves on that. So very cool, yeah, because Jackson Browne and I think Glenn Frey wrote Take It Easy. And it can't be a coincidence that Take It Easy is on a Jackson Browne record, right? Exactly. Oh, tell me who this is. I'm going to hold this, but tell me who this is. He's famous. And it's a 70s TV show he's famous for. You can pretty much figure it out right away, but I'm waiting. All you got to do is say one word. You got to say the teacher's name. And you're not claiming the record by any means. And this is $5. It's a VG Plus copy, but tell me what this is from. Who's going to be first? I'm going to wait here, but I'm going to put this to the side for the moment because I'm not going to sell that yet. I just want you to know, does anyone know? And if Ivor's with us, he's going to probably know. If anybody's going to know, it's Ivor. So there you go. There you go. All right, we got a flood there. Mr. Carter. Exactly. Everybody knows. So this is John Sebastian's Welcome Back. So if you want the John Sebastian record with Welcome Back on it, which is a fantastic song, it's $5. It's a VG Plus copy. You're probably going to need the Sweat Hogs. Indeed, speaking of John Travolta, he was a Sweat Hog. Can I name all the Sweat Hogs? Barbarino, Washington, Horseshack, and I want to say Esposito, but I know that's not right. It starts with an E. I can't remember. Damn it. Anyway, so if you want the John Sebastian, type in John Sebastian or JS. All right, there you go. Eric Clapton, Money and Cigarettes, a VG Plus copy for $5. Very nice. More Eric Clapton. Wow, a lot of Eric Clapton tonight. Backless, $5, a VG copy. That is actually a gatefold on that one. The Beach Boys, Endless Summer is $5, a VG copy. Epstein, yeah, Epstein, that's what it was. Thank you. I appreciate that. I almost got it right. Mr. Carter. And then I don't remember Mr. Carter's wife's name. Gabe Kaplan was obviously the actor. And he became like a poker shark or something in Vegas from like in the 80s and 90s, I heard. Crazy. This is country music, the Academy of Country Music Awards. Ronco, remember Ronco? Oh my God. K-Tel and Ronco, as seen on TV. 16 artists and songs. What's on here? Do I know any of the songs? Let me pull this towards me. Oh, Delta Dawn by Tanya Tucker, Mickey Gilley, Statler Brothers, Cal Smith, Country Bumpkin. I remember that song. Barbara Mandrell, Treat 'Em Right. Roger Miller, John Conley, Charlie Rich, Linda Ronstadt, Johnny Paycheck, Take This Job and Shove It. Ray Price, Donna Fargo, Freddie Fender, Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. Tammy Wynette, no, it's not Deveorc, unfortunately. And then Merle Haggard. So there you go. Very cool. Yes, Christina's going to grab the country record. So cool. Thanks, Christina. Grabs the country record. That's some good listening. That's some good smoking music, right? You put on the smoker, sit outside, you chill out, you turn on a little Country Bumpkin. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Partners, Brothers, and Friends. That's $5, a VG copy. Not familiar with this record by Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. So there is no fishing in the dark on this, unfortunately. And then finally, Bruce's 75 to 85 live. This is a 5 LP. The vinyl is in VG++ condition. It's a 5 LP box set. A lot of stuff on here, pretty much everything. And obviously Bruce is fantastic live. It's $29. So there you go. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, $29 for the 5 LP VG++ copy of that. Well, those 5 records from Bruce. So, all right, we're getting through it here, Audrey. We're getting through it. All right, Ray, it looks like he wants Eric Clapton, Backless. Cool, Ray. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Let me pull that for you. What's that, Audrey?
Kenny wants Beach Boys.
All right.
This one's Bruce.
All right, and Kenny gets the Beach Boys, Endless Summer, and then Chris wants Bruce. So, all right, cool, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate it. There you go. All right. Sorry, if I'm in your way, Audrey. The Ronco Egg Scrambler. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that guy, I forget I think his name was Ron something, right? And he'd come on with these crazy products. It's like, you ever see this TV show Arrested Development, where they have like the deep fryer or whatever that George Blue sells in Mexico or whatever, and it burns everybody. So that's what kind of it reminded me of, the whole Ronco thing. And then remember the guy Mike from, there was like the commercials, the infomercial commercials that wore the sweater. His name was Mike. I forget, but he'd sell like these weird products and stuff, and he'd come out, and I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, good old days of infomercials, right? So Ron Pompey Ivor, rocking it, baby. That's cool. All right, Jason. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday for some NXS and some other awesome stuff. But let me run through this crate one more time here to see if we missed anything you're interested in. Then we'll circle back to the first crate, though there's not much left in the first crate. You wipe that out. So there's a couple more ABBA records from Japan. This was the Bee Gees for 9, Scandal for 9. We had the great Elton John for 9. Little Last Mango in Paris. That is Jimmy Buffett for 14. White Boy Blues with Clapton, Beck, and Page, 19. Excellent copy on the vinyl there. Jimmy Buffett for 14. Elvis was 9. We had Eric Clapton for 9. ABBA Arrival for 14. Jackson Browne for 5. John Sebastian. I guess no one claimed that, or I missed it. Sorry if I did. Let me know if I did. That is Welcome Back, Mr. Katea. Eric Clapton, Money and Cigarettes for 5. And then finally, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band for 5 as well. And then we had these wonderful records. That is ABBA, a Japanese press, for $39. Excellent condition. There's a few stains on the front and the back of the record, but overall tip-top. And then there was Super Trooper for $39. Excellent condition. On the vinyl, that's pretty much perfect. 19, Madonna. Don Williams was 9. Headpins, 5. They're big in Wyoming. There probably were. I don't know. There's a lot of regional bands. Maybe they were from Wyoming. Olivia Newton-John for 5. Kenny Rogers for 5. Greatest Hits, a VG copy. Tony Basil was 5. And then Paul Simon was 5 as well. Lee G copy. And then Lee Greenwood's Greatest Hits, excellent copy with God Bless the USA on it. That was $5 as well.
Did we have Scorpions Tokyo tapes or no?
Did we have what, Audrey?
Scorpions Tokyo tapes tonight?
We had it last night. I think it's $39 if memory serves. It might be in the front over there. So I think we still have that Scorpions record. So all right, let me get my chat to load. Oops, it didn't load. Well, let me try this again here. There, it loaded, and then of course I screwed it up again. So Audrey's going to check. So I'm a little behind here on the chat because my chat isn't loading properly. Oh, there it goes. All right, let me take a quick look.
Is it the one on the wall?
Over here on the wall?
The Scorpion, the one all the way over there next to Hall & Oates. Is that it? Or that's something else?
It probably is. Oh yeah, I think it is. Yep. Yeah, that's Tokyo Tapes over there. Audrey sees it. We're gonna grab it. And last night you mentioned the Badlands album. When is that? I think that's gonna be on Thursday night next week. It's either Wednesday or Thursday, Rick. So it's coming up. Mr. Microphone. Let's see. Chad, yeah. So Chad, that was we had that last night, but yeah. So is that 39?
39 in excellent condition.
39, and the vinyl is in excellent condition. How's the jacket look?
Pretty decent. Little. I'll just give it to you.
Oh, okay. There you go. So Chad will show you the Tokyo tapes here. It's 39. The vinyl is in excellent condition. Looks like there was a price sticker there once, maybe, that got peeled off. Other than that, it looks pretty good. I mean, there's just, I guess, a little bit of ring wear that's happening. And on the back, looks pretty good overall. So there you go.
I'll take it.
Okay, cool. There you go. Audrey grabbed that, and Chad's got it as well. So very cool. All right. Did I miss anything? Hey, Mike, if you're still there, thanks. Christina, thank you as well. Appreciate it. Yeah, Arrested Development, Chris, was a great show. I love that show. The first 3 seasons were fantastic. Season 2 was pure perfection. The whole Netflix thing kind of ended up being a disaster in some ways, but other than that, very cool. So, all right, I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. And that's it. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to call it a week. It's been a great week, and look forward to some awesome stuff coming up next week. And we do have a lot of awesome stuff. Oh, and also next week, on next Thursday, like I said, I pulled some of those passes, kind of backstage passes. Some of them are for like catering and stuff like that too, but some of them are really cool. And we're going to couple those with some records. So if you like pick up on the Metallica record, the 1991 press of the Black Album that we have coming up next Thursday night, you'll get like a Metallica backstage pass as well. So that's kind of cool, and just a little bit of bonus. So we got these in, and we just figured we'll just add them to as kind of a value add if anybody's interested. We got stuff from Steve Vai and Joe Satriani, Rush, stuff like that. Clockwork Angels tour, the Time Machine tour, cool stuff. So we'll just toss those in if you pick up the record of choice. So, all right. Thank you so much to Jenn, who does an awesome job of keeping everything up to date in the chat. Great job. And then Audrey, big day for her, and she's rocking it, man. And congratulations once again to Audrey on getting into her #1 school of choice. She heads to New York to the Fashion Institute of Technology in August. So that's awesome. So, and sorry I broke up a little bit, Audrey, but Audrey and I worked together for like 2 years, and you know, she's great to work with, and it's going to be a sad day, but hey, you know, now we get to meet somebody else new that can maybe help out in the store. And
will be as awesome as fantastic.
Audrey says, but no one will be as awesome
Fantastic.
and as Miss Fantastic. Her nickname is Miss Fantastic. So, and then obviously, clearly, she's humble too. So she's got that going for her, you know, which is nice. You know? So pretty good. All right, I miss anything? All right. Once again, yeah, congrats, Audrey, on that. And we'll see you guys all on Wednesday night. And invoices go out tomorrow night. It's usually 7 days to pay the invoice, so make sure you get your invoice paid. if you want the records, and then we'll get them shipped out. Some of them will ship out tomorrow if you pay your invoice early on Saturday, and then the rest of them will probably ship out on Wednesday. So there you go. That's kind of it. And yeah, oh, the little cherry records there in the back. I'll mention those. Oh, there they are right there. The Judas Priest live record from '86. The Van Halen once again. That is a first press of Van Halen 1. And it is on the Warner Palms label. And then the Joshua Tree from 1987, an OG version there as well. So, all right. We good, Audrey?
We're good.
We're good. We're going to call it a night. Thank you so much for everybody. You guys have a wonderful weekend. And if you get a chance, if you're in Phoenix, you want to stop by, say hello. That's always awesome. Love talking music. That's kind of why Jen and I opened the record store. We just.
Same on ABBA.
Oh, okay.
Arrival.
Which one?
Arrival.
Oh, Arrival. That
I
is.
believe it's going to your mother-in-law.
Ah, okay. Yes. Linda. Is that right?
Well, Jen said her mom texted her. So I'm assuming it.
Oh, my mom, or her mom texted. Okay, cool. So Linda grabs, and happy Mother's Day in advance to my wonderful mother-in-law, Linda. And where is it? I know it was in here somewhere.
I think it's behind ABBA. The other one. No, like,
Oh, it's actually
ABBA
literally
and
behind
then
ABBA.
No, wait, go back. Right behind that one. Right there. Oh, wait.
No, that's not. She's looking for Arrival. Arrival was kind of in here somewhere. I remember. I thought it was. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we
All right.
Wait, no, not Arrival.
Oh, not Arrival.
I'm so confused.
We're very confused over here. It's a fun time.
Jen, can you wait? Which one? Because it says
There's 3 ABBAs, so we'll
it says
figure it
Jen,
out.
so it's either the-
Oh, she's saying she's going to text her mom, so we'll figure out which ABBA record Linda's going to grab, and then we'll get that to her. And yeah, Mother's Day on Sunday. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and to all the women out there in general, because you know, Audrey, happy Mother's Day. I'm sure you've helped raise in some ways your younger brother. She says, not really. Is that why he's Dr. Evil?
Yes.
All right. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. We gone, as they say.